Listen, I enjoy buying and looking at skins, especially Live2Ds, but wow, there is such a variation in quality from one to another that I have to speak my mind. In the past, I have covered various Live2Ds that had unique interactions, with some having more thought put into them than others. Usually I'd rate skins that give the most amount of options as the best, think Kearsarge Bunny or Anchorage CNY. But what I don't touch on is how effectively I think the animations are performed. Live2D is an actual technology, and like most tools, can be used well or suboptimally. Though Live2D Skin is honestly bad animation-wise, but I still have some gripes with some skins. Snapping back to regular posing is perhaps the trickiest part to nail. Some skins get around this by having a transition screen or just fading to black. These are effective when used sparingly, like in login and return to port lines, but overuse of them would make the whole experience feel jarring and disconnected, so 90% of lines usually end by resetting the pose back to the resting state, usually done in a good enough fashion. The biggest offenders are when the resting pose involves holding an object. I imagine it is very hard to make those look natural. A recurrence in earlier Live2Ds was the tendency for the animation to finish before the dialogue line had even wrapped up. So for a good few seconds you just have their mouths flapping in their resting pose, which looks odd to say the least. Thankfully, new Live2Ds don't do this almost at all, but why the hell should this happen? When put into a new pose, no dialogue lines should be triggered by tapping them or leaving them idle. But sometimes this just goes ignored? Guess I shouldn't be surprised at a bug occurring in Azur Lane, but what should I say? Anyway, particularly with the newest Live2Ds for Napoli and Formidable, the regular pose is too far away when it honestly doesn't need to be. Am I buying this for the background or the ship girl? I'd rather a skin be too close than too far. Since I know where the main focus is, most of us are probably playing on small 6.5-inch phone screens too, not big 27-inch gaming monitors. Some skins do implement some fixes to this. Albion's Live2D gets it right, Napoli's is rather janky, while Formidable doesn't get one. Though as I use the new UI, it doesn't play well with Albion's Live2D. Same for Anchorage. Oh, and if you own a skin for a ship girl that's in the 3D dorm, it has no effect elsewhere, and that applies both ways. All of these are rather minor nitpicks in skins that I bought because I personally liked them. Nothing glaringly missing or jarring. Then there's this. I basically made this whole video to talk about how strange parts of Set 13's Live2D are. You can add or move her thigh highs on both legs, but there's no animation for it or anything. They just kind of blink out of existence. It's so bizarre. Though other skins that had similar features had something feel unfinished. Also, see that shining lanyard? Sorry, there's no interaction there. It's not like the skin is wholly devoid of interactions. The only other thing I'd want would be the option to cover her feet with heels, which you can see in the background. I much prefer buying cosmetics in these games over gacha pools. I'm just wishing that they maintain a solid level of quality that I've seen in past skins. Right, you've listened to my mini rant about Live2D skins in AL. Now's your turn to list off your little grievances in the comments section. If you want more videos to watch before my next upload, here you go. I'll see you in there next.